Fairness is a human concept, but resilience is a universal law. When the scale tips against you, stop trying to balance it and start building on your side. An unfair blow is simply the universe asking how much of your identity is tied to comfort. You cannot control the dice, but you can always control how you play the hand you are dealt. The sun does not apologize for the shadows it casts. Do not expect life to apologize for its darkness. Complaining about injustice is like screaming at the rain for being wet. Your character is not defined by the luck you receive, but by the dignity you maintain when it runs out. When the world denies you a seat at the table, build your own house in the woods. Justice is a destination, but endurance is the vehicle that gets you through the desert. An unearned hardship is a forced upgrade to your internal operating system. The ego demands a fair fight, but the soul knows that the struggle is the teacher. Stop looking for the referee. In the game of life, there is only the movement of the clock. Bitterness is the poison you drink while waiting for your enemy to die. A shipwreck is only a tragedy if you refuse to learn how to swim. Do not let a bad chapter convince you that the book is over. The most beautiful gardens are often fed by the harshest storms. When life takes what you earned, it creates the space for what you have yet to become. Strength is the ability to remain kind in a world that has been cruel to you. You do not need the world to be right for you to be whole. Focus on your response, for that is the only territory where you are king. The universe owes you nothing, which means you are free to create everything. A setback is a setup for a version of you that the old life could never sustain. Do not trade your peace for a sense of moral superiority. The heaviest chains are the ones forged from the memory of what should have been. When the wind changes, the wise man adjusts his sails, while the fool curses the air. Your value is not determined by the recognition you fail to receive. Injustice is a fire. It either melts you or tempers you into steel. Forgiveness is the selfish act of reclaiming your own energy from the past. The less you rely on external validation, the less an unfair world can hurt you. True power is keeping your heart open when it has every reason to shut tight. The silence of the universe is not an absence of care, but an invitation to find your own voice. Let your success be the only noise you make in response to being overlooked. An unfair world requires an uncommon level of internal stability. Do not let the flaws of others become the limits of your potential. Wisdom is knowing that the obstacle is not blocking the path, it is the path. The debt of the past is paid in the currency of your presence today. You are not responsible for the harm done to you, but you are responsible for the healing. The world is a mirror that often reflects back a distorted image. Do not believe the glass. Every scar is a testimony to a battle you did not choose, but managed to survive. The most resilient trees grow in the windiest places. Do not wait for the storm to pass. Learn to find the center where the air is still. A victim waits for a rescue. A warrior looks for a way out. Your pain is real, but it is not a permanent identity. The best revenge is a life lived so well that the past becomes a footnote. Acceptance is not liking what happened. It is admitting that it happened so you can move on. The universe is indifferent to your plans, so make your purpose unshakable. Do not let someone else's darkness extinguish your light. When you are treated poorly, it is a reflection of their poverty, not your worth. The bridge to your future is built from the stones thrown at you in the past. Despair is a luxury you cannot afford when there is work to be done. Grace is the ability to walk through fire and not smell like smoke. The world may be unfair, but your integrity is always within your control. Stop measuring your progress by someone else's yardstick. A closed door is often a redirection to a better path. The most profound growth happens when the ground beneath you starts to shake. Do not let your anger become a map for your future. The truth is that you are stronger than the circumstances that tried to break you. Patience is the calm acceptance that things can happen in a different order than you planned. Every unfair moment is an opportunity to practice the art of detachment. You are the architect of your meaning, regardless of the materials life provides. The soul thrives on the challenges the mind wishes to avoid. Do not let the bitterness of others contaminate the sweetness of your spirit. Stability is not the absence of chaos, but the mastery of your internal response to it. The greatest lie is that life is supposed to be easy. When you lose your advantage, you find your true depth. An unfair situation is a filter that separates the committed from the casual. Do not look for fairness in a place where only cause and effect exist. Your power begins the moment you stop asking why this happened. The past is a place of reference, not a place of residence. Character is the quiet voice that says, "I will continue, even if the path is broken." The world cannot break a man who has already surrendered his ego. Every disappointment is a hidden appointment with a stronger version of yourself. Do not let the weight of the world's errors crush your private joy. Life is a series of adjustments. The better you adjust, the further you go. There is a profound beauty in the person who remains upright when the floor is tilted. The only way to win an unfair game is to play by your own rules. Your resilience is the only thing that cannot be taken from you without your consent. Focus on the one small thing you can improve today. The universe is not picking on you. It is providing the friction necessary for flight. Do not be a spectator to your own tragedy. The most important lessons are often written in the ink of tears. Silence is often the most powerful response to a false accusation. True freedom is when you no longer need the world to treat you well, to feel good. You are the author of your own resilience. A difficult start does not dictate a difficult finish. Transform your wounds into wisdom and your setbacks into stepping stones. The less you complain, the more energy you have for the climb. Do not let the unfairness of the world turn you into someone you do not recognize. Your worth is intrinsic and independent of the way the world treats you. The path to peace is paved with the bones of the expectations we had to bury. Every hardship is a chance to prove that your spirit is unbreakable. Do not let a temporary defeat become a permanent mindset. The sun rises for the just and the unjust alike. Find your peace in the rhythm of the day. Strength is the ability to find a reason to smile when the reasons are few. Your life is a work of art, and the shadows are just as necessary as the light. The world may ignore your efforts, but the universe remembers your persistence. Do not seek to be understood by those who are committed to misunderstanding you. Wisdom is the quiet strength that remains after the outrage has faded. The ultimate answer to an unfair life is to be exceptionally kind anyway. The final victory is not in getting even, but in moving beyond the need for it.